Hi, in this screen recording, we're going to learn how to make the banner you see right in front of you. We're using that banner as an element in our poster design, and we're going to be using this support file here of the Bulldog. Let's begin. We're going to open a new file. We're going to make a new file, file new, and this is going to be my name and my period, period one, and this is, this is the banner, right? So here we go. Banner. So now I'm going to hit OK. Oh, and I want my size to be US paper, which is 8.5 by 11. Nice big file size. We're going to start off by going over to custom shapes. You know, you can scroll through all of them. I've got my banner already set. Don't distort your banner. They'll give me this weird stuff. Hold on to the shift key. Let your banner be a real banner. If you want to change the colors, you can, pick some of the pre-selects, or you can click here and it gives you your color picker that you might be more familiar with. Set a color you'd like, hit OK, and the color appears. Next we want to do is we're going to put Ferris on here, right? So let's do that. And you're going to use some type. I'm going to tap on the screen and I'm going to begin typing. I'll type Ferris, and you notice the font I have is red, and I might necessarily not like that. So I'm just going to select it, and I'm going to go up to the top where you can select fonts. See this huge selection. If you click in the middle of a name, not at the end or the beginning, but in the middle of a name, and you use your arrow key, scroll down, you can see different type fonts affecting your font. You can see what it looks like. I'm going to stop when I get to something called college, because I already know that's what I want, and there it is. I can take the college and I can now pick it up. I can put it in place if I want, but I also want to change the color of it. So to do that, I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to click up here. I'm going to go over and change my color to a nice yellow tone. And now I want to distort this type, but the kind of distortion I want, if I go here to transform, isn't available to me, this distort, unless I rasterize the layer. So I'm going to go to the type layer here, and I'm going to tell the program to rasterize the layer. Now when I go to edit, transform, distort is available to me. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it in place, and I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to just stretch it up to the top. I'm going to take the bottom, maybe stretch it down to the bottom, and I can take and pull this outward, or I can pull it inward. It's really up to you how you want to design it. I'm going to bring it down a little bit here, a little bit up. So distortion is complete. Double click. That's in place. You can add effects to that if you'd like. For example, if you wanted to put a little bit bevel emboss on that, sometimes that looks really cute. As an option, you would explore how you would want it to look, something like that. Maybe that's a little too much, but it can be very fun and interesting. So you decide how you want to affect it. I'm not going to use the bevel emboss, I just share with you. You can also do things like put a stroke on it. That would be an outline, or you could give it a drop shadow. Sometimes the drop shadow looks really neat on there. Something like that, and you decide. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to add that image of the Bulldog. So let's pull that aside here. Mr. Bulldog, step aside. Let's pick up the entire layer and drop it in place. All we've got to do now is just scale that. Let's put it in place. And let's see, I think that's about perfect there. Once you're happy with the selection, you can double click it. It's in place. Now we want to combine those things into one flat item. So we're going to take these three layers, click them together with the shift key, and say merge layers. That means the ones that have been connected. Now you have one banner that you can move around all by itself. That completes this lesson. You've done a great job.